Okay. Perfect game. Wow. My mic is messing with me today with these. There we go. That's right. That's right. Okay. Perfect game. Dio game 1 is Insanity. Lord. Okay. We'll take that. I mean, we will take that. No reason not to, I suppose. Yes.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
The game might be a little loud. Or I'm a little quiet, maybe. But we're fine, you know? Okay. Alright, yes, perfect game. At least I think it was. I didn't even check, but that should have been. I got the bone, I got all the photos. And it was, of course, a Dio, because it always has to be a Dio. Robert is already here, of course. That's a classic. Oh, man. Yeah, Dios make life a lot easier. Purely just by existing, to be honest. What did I just hear? Hello? No, I'm gonna watch that back. What was that? I am not. That is what did I just hear? I heard it like talk upstairs. That was terrifying. What? Hello? And now it's hunting. Sounds normal.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
Okay. Sorry. That counts, by the way. I did die. But I got the ghost right. So that still counts. The win streak, all it says is correct ghost. I don't need to live. If I get the ghost right, that adds to the streak. Alright? That counts. That's fine. Alright.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating. There's been no reports of violence or sightings, but please remain careful.
Okay. Lock in. Yeah, I knew it was a Raiju because right before it killed me, it sped up for no reason. And it was too close to be a Jin. So. Raijus have this thing they love to do where they speed up for no reason. It's why I hate them. And why they're broken. Oh my god. It's in the garage. Ah. And now it's hunting. Also. Be an obvious ghost. Okay, you're not obvious. You're not a pole. You're normal speed. You're speeding up with line of sight. You're really cringe also. I don't know if you've been ever told that. Okay, I might need this hunt to end here. Phasmo? You would be so kind. Thank you. Let's see. I gotta get my smudge timer ready. I always forget to get my smudge timer ready. Okay. So I'll have that ready for next time. It is not a bolt. It did throw a lot, but it was throwing them weakly. So it's not a bolt, not a wraith, not a phantom, not an oni. Rev, Hantu, Moroi, Dio, Thay. Probably not twins, but I don't know for sure. That's all I really have right now. I think it came from here, actually. This room. Sounded too close to be in the garage. It did throw, like, a lot. But I'm pretty confident it wasn't a bolt. So. But you know, it did throw like a lot. I don't think it's a bolt though. One, because it didn't throw it far enough, and two, I looped it like basically the entire hunt, so all the stuff on this table is bound to get thrown at some point. Well, that's not great. Okay. Does that sound fast? It does. It does sound a little bit fast, actually. Maybe not. It's kind of hard to tell. But I feel like that's a little bit fast. It might just be normal speed though. I think it's more likely normal speed. It's nothing obvious, which is really annoying. Gonna pull out a candle. We're gonna have to do other tests. This is the first time we actually have to play the game to get the ghost type. I know, it's crazy. We have to know what room it's in. I have a shitty tier 2 thermometer, which is not great. What else can I rule out? I didn't really get to test for a lot. I don't really like to do myling tests with my head cam. I usually like to get a flashlight and throw it on the ground somewhere, but we can test for that too. I'm pretty confident it's not a myling though. It's loud. Yeah, not a myling. Let's see if you are. Go up the stairs. Go up the stairs. Okay. No, you idiot. so probably not a yokai. Alright. You could be, though. I'm gonna leave that open, because that was a pretty bad test. I didn't really get to test it as much as I wanted. I still am not positive what room you're in, to be honest. So... Oh yeah, that's why I have the thermo, though. I'm kind of a dumbass. That's why I got it in the first place. This is literally the whole point of getting the thermometer. I'm losing my mind. I think it's in this room. No, it's not. It is in the garage. Okay. Oh, that's crazy. Okay, yeah, you're not a phantom and you're not an Oni. Absolutely. You're not a pulse, for sure. We got a smudge timer now. Could be a banshee, could be a shade. It could be basically anything that's still on this list. I don't think it's an Obake, though. We'll probably do a Raiju test next time. Because, you know, Raiju is still possible. It's definitely not a Milo. Now, testing for... testing for Onryo is going to be a pain because the ghost is in the garage and it's in the Ridgeview garage, which is like one of the worst ghost rooms to get for this in small maps, which is what I'm playing on because like it's just such a big like it's such a big room. I basically need 2 crucifixes just to cover it. Okay, it turned off the breaker. That's actually useful. Unless that was just it burning the crucifix, but I feel like I would have heard that, yeah. Okay, blow out this candle. Interesting. So, we're at the hunting time now. Are you gonna hunt? Okay, did you blow out the candle first? You did. Interesting. Interesting. You might be in Onryo. I'm gonna stand. I don't have a smudge. That's really annoying. Well, you're not a spirit. I'm gonna die, I think. But I'm being an idiot. It's what I do. I just want to know if you're an Onryo, man. I don't think you're a shade. You're not an Onryo. Good, 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 good. That's useful. That's useful information. You're definitely not a spirit, and you're not an Onryo. I don't know why I haven't marked off Revenant yet. I'm trolling. Could be a banshee. I get a smudge and a paramike. For banshee. I guess I could test for myling. Also, I'll set it up at the spot. So yeah, we know for a fact it's not a spirit, which is useful information. We also know it's not a shade. I'm leaning towards Goryo right now, which is like one of the worst ghosts in the game to get for this difficulty because it's a Goryo. I don't think I really have to explain too much there. Now, a Banshee Scream would go hard, but I'm pretty sure it's not a Banshee because a Banshee, excuse me, a Banshee would have roamed to me at least once, and I feel like it hasn't. Get nothing. Now it is kind of interesting that it's not hunting me. Not quite sure why. What is this? That's the thermo. It's not hunting, it's not giving me any paramic noises. Still in that garage, I think. I'm not getting any cold breath anywhere else. Okay. You're a yokai? You're not a yokai. Interesting. Okay. So, not a yokai. Not a Raiju. Yeah. Strange. I'm pretty confident you're not twins, because you've been kind of consistently normal speed. Though, I don't know. You do keep sounding kind of fast, but it would be miraculous for me to have not gotten slow twin by now. I can try to get mare ability, I suppose. Which does work when the breaker's off, by the way, fun fact. Okay, could still be a demon. Could still technically be a banshee. I'm pretty confident it's just stayed in this room this whole time. It's not giving me anything on the paramic this entire time either, which is really cringe. Okay, I don't think it's a demon, so it's probably not gonna hunt here. Hasn't done any door closes. I think yeah, I'm gonna leave all these doors around here open. Okay, you just mess with a locker. Okay, you should be able to hunt now. So yeah, I'm pretty confident this isn't a demon. Because it's been 1:30. Multiple times it hasn't hunted under 1:30. Okay. So let's, I'm confident it's a Goryo. I'm pretty confident it's a Goryo here. We're gonna have to see if it changes rooms or does any funny business, basically. It's still in the garage, though. Like, it hasn't moved. But that doesn't really mean too much either, because the garage is such a huge, like, part of the map that it can just, like, roam in there to its heart's content and never have to really switch rooms. So basically just getting a Ridgeview Garage Ghost is the worst. Generally getting Garage Ghost is not great, but it's even worse to get a Ridgeview one. It has hated this table. If it could, I really don't think it's a Pulse. But like after the hunts, I'm looking around and I'm seeing stuff like super far away from where they're supposed to be, and I'm getting a little bit suspicious. So let me look again. Yeah, you're not a Pult. There's no way you're a Pult. Maybe you are? You're throwing things like super consistently, but they're not going far enough, I feel like. Interesting, man. Yeah, I don't know. I really don't know. That was my last smudge, So I'm basically just gonna chill. Is it still in this room? Yes. Yes. Well, I mean, this thermo sucks. So it's kind of hard to be positive, but it seemed pretty likely. I really hope it moved, because that would mean I can rule out Goryo and Banshee, and it's between these two. But you know, otherwise, I can't really be sure. I mean, it's relatively cold in this room, but it's 1 degree in this room, so like, you know, Paramic, I guess it hasn't roamed to me like at all, so I'm pretty confident it's not a Banshee. I think what I have to do here is leave on Goryo out of spite. It could definitely be a Ure, could definitely be a Mare, but like, Goryo is the most likely here. This is where I get trolled and lose my streak to a Goryo, because this is just kind of how things go. But yeah, see, it just never used its ability. So that's the unfortunate thing. Like, I tested for that a lot, but it just never used it. There's some ghosts in Zero Evidence that just suck, like, so bad. And that is one of them. Mares are complete garbage. They're so bad. Like, it never left the garage. I think it being a garage ghost also hurt my chances there, because it was like, it seemed a lot like a Goryo because it was in the garage the entire game, but also it's the garage. It's like huge. So that's pretty reasonable. It's already hunting. Is it in the basement? I think it is. It's always in the basement on this map, dude. I swear. I don't get it. I genuinely don't understand. Oh shit. Hey man. You yokai? Nope. You are not. The question is then, what are you? Oh, are you a Raiju? I don't think so, but that was kind of hard to tell. Same ghost model as last time. I didn't get to put the salt down in time before you hunted. I wanted to get this light on. I didn't smudge you, right? Yeah. So you should be able to hunt again soon. I'm gonna loop you around this counter a little bit. You're not a yokai. Oh, you could still be a wraith. Not a Phasmophobia. It's kind of all I know right now. Bro, get up here. Oh, he is. I hear him. Get up here. I can hear you down there. You're coming. I hear it. There you are. Hey, man. Okay, it's not a Raiju. It's definitely not a Bolt. This is like pathetic how much it's throwing. You an Obake or something? I don't think so. I can look at your shapeshifts a little bit more. I don't think it's an Obake. It could be. I think it's a maybe not. It sounds quiet, but then again, this map just kind of makes it sound quiet. I think it's a Myling, though, if I had to take a guess. I am trolling, bro. Yeah, it's in the basement, which is just generally the worst. But every time I go to Willow, it's a basement ghost. Like, genuinely, 80% of the time, it's a basement ghost. I don't understand it. Like, it's not even a little bit of an exaggeration, I promise. I, like, expect it to just be in the basement when I come here now, because I genuinely, like, every time I play on this map, it's in the basement. But, you know? Yeah, we know it's not a pult. I guess we can see if it's a demon. If it kills me right now, because it's been a minute. You a demon, buddy? Hmm? You a demon? Maybe, maybe. Oh, is that the bone? I don't know which one of these rooms you're in, but okay, you're probably not a demon. But it's possible. Spirit, it's also possible. I'm actually gonna set up kind of like a myling test area. I genuinely think this is indeed a myling. Feel relatively confident about it, though it is not, suspiciously it is not hunting. So maybe it's not a myling. Maybe it's just a spirit. But it's only been 2 minutes and 13 seconds. Sometimes ghosts are just stubborn. It hasn't used the crucifix yet because lights would have gone off. Wow, yeah, no, still not hunt. Oh, there it is. Okay. Unless that was a, no, yeah. Okay, not a spirit. But it did use the crucifix. Maybe it was struggling to hunt because it's an Onryo. Wink, wink, wink. This candle is blown out. This is actually a really bad idea because I don't have a smudge stick. Yep, that's why. Dude, it's so quiet. Like, genuinely. Maybe not, I don't know. I don't know. I don't know, man. It seems pretty quiet, but I think it's just the wood footstep sounds, because it was yelling loudly. It never went through this salt. I don't know if it's been in this part of the house since I put that salt there. Not a Raiju. But, you know what? I'm gonna get some stuff. Because I do need to test some things still. More salt. That's all I can carry, so maybe not. Flashlight. I already have one on my head, but I want to leave one somewhere for a moment. PC. I have to do another miling test. I know it's not a wraith now. At least. Yeah, that smudge definitely didn't do anything. Okay. Let's get another one. Motion sensor. I guess I might as well. And paramic. Okay. Well, that's not gonna happen. Because it's in the basement. And I don't have a tier 3. So I just have to stand down there and hope I don't get hunted, basically. Which is super stupid. And I don't think I can do that. Wow. Wow. I can't place that there? Really? Okay, dude. Oh, this does block it. That's crazy. Alright. Well, I'll just leave that closed then. Did the smudge actually work? Feels like maybe it did. Because all of a sudden it's not hunting. But it shouldn't have worked. If it did, why is it so dark? What is happening to the lighting? Okay, I hear it, or I heard it. Whoa. Okay, it immediately found me, I guess. That's cool. I guess it's a miling? I don't know. That was something. I didn't think it was right in front of me. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've prepared some jobs for you.
That explains why it didn't sound like it was right in front of me. Why did it immediately just go directly to my location? That was stupid. It's fine, it's fine. Okay, well that's one to the streak, either way. Even though I died, I really don't care, really, about dying. It's just about getting the ghost right. For now. Go back to Tanglewood. But yes, it was indeed a miling.
Get set up before investigating.
Let's get more stuff. Okay, Tanglewood. This is where I need to lock in, because I feel like this map, the thing I like about it is that basically no matter what the situation is, even if it's like a basement ghost or a garage ghost or something, this is like the most bearable map in every situation. Okay. Is that fast wind? It's not a yokai, it's a phantom. Oh, hello, Mr. Phantom. Yeah, absolutely a phantom. Alright, that was easy. Shouldn't be able to be a mimic because it hunted pretty early, and mimics take like a baseline 30 seconds if it's lucky to shapeshift or to mimic. So yes, fancy. Mimics, it's like a range from 30 seconds to 2 minutes, I think.
Welcome back.
And
There's jobs ready for you.
maybe it was past 30 seconds, but RNG was heavily favoring it just being a phantom there. Okay, see, Tanglewood, it just has my back always, bro. Every time. Let me update the streak.
Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation. I've got a report that suggests a possible ghost sighting.
hold on. Why did I pick up a thermometer? It's just hitting me right now. I'm like losing my mind right now. All right. Feel free to hunt now, ghosts. I'm already. Actually, wait. Give me like 1 second. I kinda want to set up hold these shoes here. But then again, you could just be like a revenant or something, and then it won't matter. At this point, I would consider you being a mimic, though, because you're not hunting. Normal speed. You're crawling? Are you serious? Are you an Oni? I don't think so. No, you're not. Not a wraith, right? Yeah. Okay, interesting. I think it came from upstairs. None of these. I don't think it's a pulse. Yeah. There could be another miling. It's possible. Let me get some stuff in. Try to figure out where the ghost is before I get hunted again. Okay, it's generally just cold in this hallway. So I think you're just in this hallway. Because I don't think it would be this cold in here. This early. If you weren't just in this hallway. I don't know what door you just opened. But I think you're in this area. So I'm just gonna plop this cruci here. I do wanna, if you're a demon, I wanna give you a chance to use it. Okay, you didn't. Let's. Do I have a smudge? I don't. Let's grab this and a candle, because if you're an Onryo, I would like to know. Excuse me? What? It's down here now. Oh, I mean, like, there's no other ghost it could be other than a banshee, right? I feel like that was pretty cut and dry. Are you serious? What? Bro, what was that? That was like wild. I don't even know. It roamed into the living room from upstairs where I was, turned off like 2 lights, and then hunted on top of me while I was in my journal. That was insanity. And somehow it was just a normal roam. It wasn't a banshee. I mean, I knew it wasn't a wraith because it stepped in the stall, and I knew it wasn't a phantom because it had normal blinks, but like, it wasn't a banshee? Seriously? It just happened to go down there and then hunt on me? That's crazy. Alright. Ridge view.
We've arrived. Check the equipment. Get set up before investigating. Because here, the link to Phasmophobia.
No. No. Oh. Well. That, okay. Sure. Yeah. Awesome, man. Bro. Oh my god. Ooh. Alright, well I'm gonna have no sense of what speed this ghost is. Can't wait. It's gonna be so cool. Blood Moon. Yippee, man. And it's just not hunting. It's a blood moon with no ghost in the house. This is such a waste of a blood moon, bro. They sent me to the wrong house on a blood moon. There's not even a ghost. Oh shit, wait, there's a ghost. I mean, yeah, you're definitely a little bit fast. You an Oni? No, you're not. Why are your eyes glowing yellow? Is that a blood moon thing? Bro. Well, you're not a Wraith. I don't think you were a Pult. You're not an Oni or a Phantom. Unfortunately, that would have made things easier. You're in the basement, which makes things harder. By a lot. I'm getting like the worst possible ghost rooms today, dude. Actually. Like, what is going on? I don't need a thermo. I know you're in the basement. You can't hide from me. Let's see if you're just a demon. You turned off the breaker. That is cringe, and I hope you know that that's cringe. Now watch it be a demon somehow, even though that shouldn't be like humanly possible because it completely like hunted me. Or it took forever to hunt me. I don't know. I'm stumbling over my words right now. Okay, you didn't mare ability me. Is the breaker down here? I wouldn't know. You gonna hunt me? I would know. I would know pretty soon, actually, if you were to do that. What are you gonna do? This ghost is very Shade-esque. It's just very inactive. Generally. But it could just be a spirit. But I also don't really hear it interacting with anything. Like, it's just generally being quiet. Yeah, I think this is a shade. What the f... Onryo? No, right? Oh, ghost event? Tagman. So you're not a shade. So you're an Onryo. Are you just less active around candles? What was that about? Okay, well you're not a spirit. What? You blew out the candle and then instantly... Does the stairwell not, like, count as, like, part of the room? Could you still be a shade? Or are you just an Onryo? Refusing to hunt now. I think you're an Onryo. I don't think Onryos are able to hunt that quickly after using a candle, though. I didn't think that was a thing. Maybe they are. Okay, next time it blows it out, I'm just gonna let it and see what happens. I mean, it really doesn't like this scandal. Like, it's just not hunting, but it's not a shade. Because it's doing it from so far. Or it's doing it constantly, like I'm standing right here. It's not hunting at all. There's no way this is anything other than an Onryo or a shade. Like, I refuse to believe that. Okay, well, that's not ideal. Alright, well, here's the strat. I'm gonna bring 3 candles. No, I'm not. I'm leaving on Onryo. Am I? No, I'm not. No. I'm not. It would be crazy if it wasn't an Onryo or a shade. But, like, it could not be an Onryo or a shade. So, like, I can't really humanly say that it's not. But I can test for the Onryo ability, because what the Onryo ability is that after it blows out a candle 3 times, for like 3 total candles, it'll instantly start a hunt. Or not instantly, but like soon it'll start a hunt, like relatively quickly. So let's see if it blows out these 3 candles and then instantly uses the crucifix, or like quickly does. That's 1. Okay. I think it might have just been out of the range of the other candle, which is what makes this hard, because it's in the basement. I think it's an Onryo. I'm pretty confident. It's definitely not a shade. And there's no way it's anything else. Like, there's no way it's anything else. So I'm gonna leave on Onryo. I'm gonna leave on it. I've never gotten a Blood Moon Ghost wrong, so surely my luck will continue here. Surely, right? Surely. Come on. Yes.
The job's ready for you.
Tier 3 lighter. That is exactly what we like to see. That is exactly what we like to see, bro. It's only $750. Alright. No. Screw the tier 3 UV. Okay. Keep it moving. We were on Ridgeview, so Willow.
We've arrived. Check the
That's 1 on the streak.
set up before
Not a
investigating.
great day, honestly. I usually do better than this, but I got a mare that didn't do its ability the entire game, even though I was testing for it, and then I got a,
It looks like they left in a hurry.
I actually don't remember. What was the other one I got wrong? I think I died to I died to a djinn that spawned on top of me from downstairs when its initial room was upstairs, and I guessed Banshee because it was normal blinks, and it stepped in salt. and it was just a djinn that happened to roam from the top floor onto my body and kill me. So that's something, I guess. Not the greatest luck, but that's what's happened. That's where my other losses have gone. I feel like I haven't really made any like ridiculously stupid decisions that have killed me yet, but honestly the djinn death was a little dumb. Is it in the basement again? I am going to actually kill somebody, dude. Dude, I think it is. Bro, how? How? Like, there's no way it doesn't have a higher chance to be in the basement. I refuse to believe it doesn't have a higher chance to be in the basement. Why is it just staying down there the whole hunt? God, oh my lord. Useless. You're not giving me anything, bro. You're not giving me anything. Is it even in the basement, or is it just at the back of the house? It sounded like it was on a different floor. Like muffled in a way that it's usually muffled when it's on a different floor. Which wouldn't really surprise me all too much, because somehow, and I still to this day don't get it. Are you hunting again? Oh my god, you are. Hey. Normal blinks. You're not a poltergeist. You're trying to be, but you're not. You can never match the poltergeist. That thing is like crazy out of your league, bro. Yeah, you're in the basement. Big shock, dude. I genuinely, I'll never get it. I'll never get it. Every single Willow ghost is a basement ghost. It's like a rule or something. I only have one more free slot. I can't hold anything, bro. It did hunt me like really fast after the first one, and then it also hunted me really fast when I came in, so I should probably be a little bit careful, because I feel like it could be a demon, to be honest, which would give me like literally 10 seconds to set up here. So let me be careful. Get some lights on so I can tell if it tries to hunt. Demon does seem pretty likely. Should be able to hunt now if it is. It's not. It's not hunting. Yeah? Probably not a demon then. Should be able to hunt now if it's anything other than a spirit. And there it is. Okay. So I don't have... Let me see if it's a yokai. Please don't come in this room. Maybe you are a yokai. So it didn't hear that. That doesn't immediately make it a yokai. It just means it's could be. I didn't really get. I waited a little bit too long to test, I feel like. I don't know why I'm setting it. It's definitely not a pull. Oh yeah, not a spirit. Let me grab a smudge stick. Actually, I have my cruci down there. Did it blow out my firelight? I don't have an objective, so I wouldn't be able to tell. I hope so. That thing's gonna run dry. Smudge stick and a EMF just for the objective. Hello. I guess I'll put this here for when it opens doors. Another basement willow ghost, man. Hopefully it doesn't burn my crucifix. And it just hunts outside of the range. Because I don't think it's in the hallway. I think it's in one of the back doors. It's taking forever. I mean, it's not because of the crucifix. The lights would have gone out. So it's just waiting. Hello? Close this and start, please. Bro. There we go. I don't have any electronics down there, do it? It sounded like it sped up. Oh, come over here. Okay, you okay? Would you look at that? Well, yeah, no. I'm gonna be really mad if it's a Raiju, but I don't think it's a Raiju. It was close. Like, it was pretty damn close. So, yeah. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Yep. Alright. Tanglewood.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the equipment and prepare accordingly before starting the investigation.
This map I feel like is the most consistent one for this. Unless you're Robert, then you just die instantly when you walk in, but hunting? Myling? No. Another yokai? Interesting. Oh, what the hell? You're in there. What are you? Normal blinks. No pulls. Oh, you're so cringe, dudes. Give me like a cool ghost. Please. Well, I know it's in here now. At least I'm pretty confident. It came from here, but I don't know if it, well, maybe it didn't. It sounded like it came from there, but I didn't actually see it come from there. Smudge timer is going. I'm hearing it throw stuff, but I don't know where per se. Grab you, you. Where are you throwing things? Oh. Oh. Okay, you're messing with these doors. So I guess I'll just assume you're in the foyer and hope I'm right. See if you try and demon hunt. Yeah, okay, it's cold breath in here. Yeah. You feel like demon hunting? No? Okay, well if you're not a demon, I'll leave. Grab candles, because if you're a spirit, you'll have plenty of more time to prove it. See if you try to hunt on the crucifix now while this candle is here. Okay. Probably should have a smudge in case it spawns like here, but you know. Maybe you are a spirit. Are you a stupid, cringe, dumb spirit? Is that what you are? Not the candle. Okay. You haven't tried to hunt. I stand corrected. You just tried to hunt. You're not an Onryo. What the hello? What did I just hear? Open that door in case you're a Ure. Okay. Now what? Okay, it might be a shade. It did try to hunt in the room with me, but I don't think it's a shade though. I'll rule it out. I'll rule it out. There's like a very small chance it's a shade. It was very inactive though. That's what confused me. It took a long time to finally decide to hunt, but it shouldn't be able to be a shade. It was like blowing out the candle in front of me and doing stuff. Pretty sure you're not a pulse. I guess I have to test for like, did I ever get a ghost photo? I didn't. It's one of my objectives though, so I'll keep this cam on me. I dropped my lighter like a moron. I guess I'll check with a thermo to make sure I know what room you're in. Because I would like to know that. Did you turn off? You are the worst and I hate you. I mean, it's relatively cold in here. I don't feel safe enough to stay here. Thank you. Is that a 3-star? Don't hunt immediately on me. Please. Okay, was that a 3-star? Fuck. I don't think you're a shade. Damn it. Okay, you burned the crucifix. That gives me a little bit of time. So you're definitely still in that foyer. Absolutely. Which means, what do I do to test stuff now? That's the question. I will Paramic, yeah, that's fine. I really want a tier 3 Paramic. They're very good. love a banshee scream. I guess I should be checking if you're a mare.
Yes.
Yes, you're a mare? Oh shit. Chill out. What the fuck? Why are you acting like you know where I am? Hello? Why? You're a yokai? You're not a yokai. You're not a Raiju either. You're cringe as fuck. That's what you are. I mean, it told me it was a mare. So if it was lying, then I'm gonna be upset. But it shouldn't be able to, or it should be a mare here because it told me so. Hasn't done the ability yet, though. I think I may be being lied to. Turn on the kitchen light. Oh, what the fuck? Fuck that. Are you... Bro. I mean, what do I even... Are you a mare? Maybe. You could be a Goryo. You could be a lot of things, I'll be honest. Wow, this hunt is long as fuck. Are we serious? Thank you. Holy shit. Okay, another whisper. I think you're just a Goryo, but I don't know. You're in this room, but you're not in well, I think you moved in here, which would disqualify you from being a... What? Fuck. You've just been in all of these rooms. That is so annoying. You have no idea. Dude. That pisses me off. He could be a mare. He said, he told me. He used his own self to tell me he was a mare, but I think he was lying to me. Did you actually move in this room? Please tell me you did, actually. Oh, bitch. Yokai again? You're not a Raiju. I think you're actually just stupid. No way you're another yokai, though. Seriously? You didn't come to me at all. It took you forever. I'm gonna leave on it. I'm probably wrong. My streak is probably cooked again. But I'm so tired of this ghost that I don't care. I don't think it could just totally not be a yokai. But that was really weird. Yeah. Oh my god, wait, it was telling the truth. Wait, I should have listened. Wait. It literally told me it's ghost type. And I didn't listen to it, bro. I asked it if it was a mare, and it said straight into my paramic, yes, I am a mare. And I just didn't listen. Bro. Damn it. Listen. In my defense, I kept messing with light switches and it never proved itself, bro. I gave it so many chances. That's, brother, two of my 3 win streak losses so far this stream have been to mares that I have tested for that have not given me their ability. How have I gotten 2 mares this stream? I've gotten 2 mares in an hour and a half. And neither of them have used their ability. Crazy luck right now. Actually insane. I'm going back to Tanglewood. I don't care. Give me like a cool ghost or something. I'm so tired of this. Bone. What the fuck? Excuse me? Oh, you bitch. Oh, you saw that. Interesting. Oh, you're a poltergeist. No, you're not a poltergeist? You're not a poltergeist. I might need a recount on that. That was a little weird. Wow. So is somebody a poltergeist? Am I? You did that through the wall, by the way. You're in the garage. I'm not worried about you hunting me in here. You're in the garage. Just through this. You might actually be a bolt. Oh, yeah, of course. Okay. Ridgeview.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
I had to mute. Someone came in my room and I wasn't really paying attention to looping and then I died. But it is what it is. It was a Raidu, which I would have figured out. So that is kind of upsetting, but... excuse me? You can't just do that, bro. Okay. Sure, I guess. Well, that's not great. I don't like that you're literally just in this room with me, to be fully honest. Let's see if you hunt on top of me with a candle. I'm not gonna put a crucifix in, because I don't want to waste time doing tests early just because I know where the ghost is when I haven't gotten a hunt. Because a hunt will give me the most information. What is your problem with this fork, bro? Chill out. The fork didn't do anything. It literally did nothing wrong. I'm gonna hold on to it so I can stab you with it. Oh, what the f- Why are you slow? You're not speeding up with line of sight. You're a Hantu. Yeah. You're a Hantu. Okay, easy. Oh, I should have smudged it. Damn it. I don't care. Actually, you know what? Sure. I will... Here's what I'll do. I know it's in this area, so I will... Weep. And... I cleansed it. There's one objective. Yay. Yeah, that's a Hantu. It wasn't speeding up with line of sight, and if it was a Thay, it would have been, faster. It was too early. Yeah.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Willow Street House. Please. Genuinely, please.
We've arrived.
Be literally anywhere except the basement. That is all I ask. Every single Willow ghost is in the basement. I swear to God, I don't get it. Give me a normal ghost room, please. I beg of thee. Okay. No way. Are you, bro? Like, oh my God, it's slow as hell. Are you a rep? Ooh! That would indeed answer my question, yes. Alright, well. I mean, it was a basement ghost, go figure, but it was a rev. I was complaining about it being a basement ghost, and over the sounds of my complaining, I could barely hear it coming up the stairs slow as hell. And I was like, wait a minute.
Welcome back. I've got some jobs ready for you.
Revenant. All right. Edgefield. I think I skipped it last time.
We've arrived. Check the equipment and get set up before investigating.
Bring the cruiser because I'm worried things will go bad. I think I just heard it mess with the door. Did it Ure ability upstairs? That was a really weird noise. Speeding up the line of sight. Close one of these doors? I wouldn't be able to tell. I thought I heard a door closing noise. Am I fucking dead? Oh my God. Probably should have been dilly-dallying. Okay, well you're in here. I swear I heard you close. No, I didn't hear that. Okay, maybe not. now you did, but unrelated. Huh. Well, you're not a shade. I think you stepped through the salt, right? Yeah. Alright, let's get some stuff set up for you. Cruci and Thermo. Did you? Oh, you did. Good. Could still technically be a gin. Oh my god, are you not in here? I really sincerely hope you're in here. Please, bro. I'm gonna put another Cruci in here just in case. I think that was just the sound of it touching something. I don't know. I'm going a little bit insane thinking of Ure abilities. See, why do you never do this when I have a camera? That's what I don't understand. I mean, yeah, it's cold in here. Okay, yeah, you're in this room. Good, good. Okay, you still haven't tried to hunt me. That's what that noise is. I think you're just messing with this closet a lot. Oh, I hate that. Ew. Turn that shit off immediately. Are you a fucking spirit? I feel like if you were an Onryo, you'd be beating the shit out of this candle. Okay, well, there you go. On cue, but okay. Maybe the game just feels like proving me wrong today. You fucking despise this closet, don't you? Okay, it's been 3 minutes. Spirit? Or are you just an Onryo? I think somebody's just an Onryo. I'm gonna keep this candle lit a little bit longer so I know if... That is what that noise is the closet. Got it. Because door closing sounds like this. Like that. Yeah, you're definitely a fucking Onryo. Like, absolutely. Yeah. Okay. Yeah. It took way too long, so it could still be a spirit, but never tried to hunt me, never did anything, kept beating the absolute shit out of my... Oh, I didn't... No! I'm counting it, I don't care. I'm counting it.
There's some jobs ready
Wait,
for
it
you.
did count? I got tons of money anyway. I don't know. That was weird. Anyway, yeah. I got the ghost right. I don't... Was that like a visual bug? I got the reward, but I didn't... The journal didn't mark... That was weird. Whatever. Not even gonna question it. Okay.
Alright, we're here.
I think I double-clicked it by accident.
Prepare accordingly before starting the
Motion
investigation.
sensor...
Got the intel.
Ghost
Looks like
photo,
this is going to be a
witness
tough one.
ghost event.
We've had reports of violence.
Alright, I'll sacrifice my own safety, I guess. I'll bring a Cruci. Because it wants me to get a ghost photo. And the last ghost was ghost venting everywhere the second I don't have a photo cam on me. Because that's just how Phasmophobia works. Seriously? Normal speed. Not a Raiju. Is it a yokai? Exfoverlucking, excuse me? Now here's the unfortunate thing. I think it is in one of these rooms, like the dining room or the kitchen. Which isn't great for my cause. now you're in here, which I also don't like. But I did get the ghost photo. Okay, you walked in here, so you shouldn't be right here anymore. Huh. Whoa. It didn't see me? Okay, now it did. Normal blinks. Doing a bokeh. It's losing its mind. Okay. Not a wraith. You're just gonna turn off the breaker in front of me. Not a djinn. Not a wraith. None of these guys. I don't think. Well, you might be a shade. Yeah, you're definitely coming from one of these two rooms. Right here. I would like to test for Polt, but I'm scared that you're gonna spawn on top of me. I think you're in the dining room though, so I'm gonna take the risk. No? Where the fuck? Hello? Huh. Okay, well you're definitely not a fucking bull. Yeah. Obake? Are you an Obake? Because that would be awesome. I haven't gotten one yet today. Yeah, not an Obake. Cool. This is gonna be an arduous one, isn't it? Let's see. I can drop this. I have a ghost photo. Thermo Cruci. I have a smudge timer going. I should be safe for a little bit. What room are you coming from is my question. Is it this one? No? Living room? Living room. I think. Interesting. So, did you move into the kitchen after that ghost event? Because it's kind of cold in here now. Generally, no, though. Generally, it's pretty typical temps in here. And yeah, you're just in the living room. Yeah. Okay. Set up an Onryo test. I'm pretty confident you're not a demon. I'm pretty sure you're not a spirit either, because you did hunt after my last smudge pretty quick. If I'm remembering right. Get a candle in there. It's another Onryo. I get way too many Onryos, bro. Could be a mimic. Mimics are pretty funny. Probably have to check for that too. You're in here, right? Like, right? Yeah, it's still getting colder in here. You're in here. Good. Okay, so are you gonna do nothing now that I'm in here? Are you a shade? Are you actually just a shade? Because that would be wild. You're not doing anything. You're doing literally nothing. Never mind. You just did something. You're not hunting though, which is still very suspicious, to be honest. Are you actually a spirit? Are you actually another Onryo? That would break my brain, I think. You more active when I'm gone? You a shade somehow that just interacted from a different room? Okay, well you did blow out the candle. It's been 3 minutes. You can hunt now if you're a spirit. I'm actually gonna stay in the room a bit because, yeah, you're a spirit. Cringe, stupid, dumb spirit. Cringe, stupid, dumb spirit. Got it. Yeah, that's why I wanted to wait in there, because I felt like it could be a shade, but if I waited in there, now that it had reached 3 minutes, if it continued not hunting, then it would probably be something other than a spirit that's causing it not to be able to do anything. Mimic? Okay. Well, yeah. Spirit. Dumb, stupid spirit. I mean, it could not be, but it's a spirit. Like, it's a spirit. Ugh.
Welcome back.
Oh.
I've prepared some jobs for you.
So it waited 3 minutes for no reason, and it never closed any doors. I can actually check if it closed any doors. Abilities used. 0. Yep. It never used its ability once the entire hunt, and it waited for the spirit smudge timer. I love Phasmophobia so much. It's so awesome. Just never once used its ability. So cool. Alright, back to Willow.
Alright, we're here. Take a look at the
I haven't really been able to get a good streak going because my luck has been like really bad. Like genuinely really, really bad. Like I think the main one, I feel like the main one that I can't accept was my fault was the yokai. What the fuck? On Tanglewood. Is this guy a yokai? No. Not a wraith either. Normal blinks. Speeding up a line of sight. You're just a normal ass ghost. Again, but you're not in the basement, so I have to credit you for that. I'm not this general, like, basement Willow default dance. Which is crazy. It's crazy that this is the first non-basement ghost I've had in Willow today. I don't get why I only ever get basement ghosts in this map. It's really, really annoying. It's in the garage. So, yeah, I can cover most of the room with this crucie and then put a candle on it. But yeah, I mean, it's that yokai. I just left on yokai because I was bored of that game, and I got it wrong. Obviously my fault. I should have just kept trying to get stuff. But most of the stuff that's happened today, like, I do think I am moving a little fast for the sake of the stream. Like, I'm trying to move through pretty quick, and I think that is messing me up a little because I'm not leaving, or I'm leaving a little faster than I probably should be. Like, a lot of the luck today has been really bad. I had like a mare, despite the fact that it told me it was a mare on the paramic, you know, in fairness. It never used its ability once. I just had a Ure. That was a pretty damn long investigation. Never closed a single door. I even checked the statistics after. Never used its ability a single time, and it waited 3 minutes to hunt after getting smudged for literally no reason. And it hunted at like 3:05. Like, textbook spirit. No. It was just a Ure who decided to wait an extra minute and a half And it never used its ability. Like, the RNG today, been rough. So this is probably gonna be my last one. This is a shade, is what this is. This is a shade. Did you just instantly hunt? You're in the you roamed to the basement? Are you kidding me? Oh. I'm guessing shade, I think. Oh, wait. It sped up. And then it slowed down. Raiju? I think it's actually a Raiju. Yeah, it's a Raiju. I'm glad I didn't leave there. That should be a Raiju, yeah. Jin, it didn't see me that whole time. Like, watch it now be a Jin. It's definitely a speedy upper ghost. I think it's a Raiju.
Welcome back.
Okay.
I've got some jobs ready for you.
And we end on a win. Good. Alright. I gotta go. Probably should have picked a better time to do this stream, honestly. I probably would go longer if I didn't have stuff to do, but... Bye.